Magandang buhay! I am Father Kurt Molos. In this video, we'll explore the core tenets of the life theory of personhood and its profound potential to foster genuine and lasting peace in our world. Let's get started. In the past weeks, the entire world closely and anxiously watched the war that raged between the State of Israel and the Islamic Republic of Iran. Missiles rained down, bombs exploded, essential structures such as hospitals and homes collapsed, businesses were shut down, and countless innocent lives have been lost and wasted. The pressing question that gripped humanity was palpable. Will this new wave of violence spark the flames of another world war? Well, this anxiety about the possibility of another worldwide conflict should not actually surprise us, for wars and bloody battles have always plagued human civilization since its very foundation. No society, no country can claim that they have never known or experienced war. In reality, many nations were born through the crucible of conflict and revolutions. The horrible death toll of World War I, a war optimistically intended to end all wars, tragically ignited the hellish fires of World War II, the deadliest conflict to have ever occurred in human history. When it ended in 1945, the victors made a solemn vow, never again. Yet, that fragile promise instantly evaporated as new wars and conflicts erupted across the globe. The Korean War in 1950, the Vietnam War in 1955, the Cambodian Civil War in 1970, the Rwandan Genocide in 1990, the Bosnian War in 1992, the Second Gulf War in 2003, the 2002 War in Ukraine, and of course, the seemingly endless violence between Israel and many Arab nations. Faced with this grim and seemingly hopeless reality, humanity is forced to ask, can there be a solution to this primordial problem? Is there really a way to achieve long-lasting peace that every good-hearted people long for? Or is this longing meant to remain as an elusive wish that is impossible to become a reality? Presently, approaches like peace through strength, championed by figures such as Donald Trump and his government, are being proposed. America and the so-called defenders of the free world kept on echoing the belief that possessing immense military power is an effective means to prevent war. While this method shown some proven deterrent effect, the peace it guarantees remains fragile and inherently temporary. Fortunately, humanity is not left with only one possible solution to the perennial problem of human wars and conflicts. A powerful alternative is given by the life theory of personhood, a philosophical framework whose fundamental principle is an unwavering respect for the inherent dignity of all life, especially the lives of human persons. Realistically, this philosophy does not promise to end wars all at once. Rather, accepting the principles and tenets of this philosophy can serve as a basis in establishing more humane global policies and formulating a global ethics that will truly pave the way for genuine and sustainable peace in the world. To better understand life theory, let's discuss its most important principles and their basic implications. First among is the recognition of universal personhood and dignity. Life theory's main tenet is that possession of life is the basis of personhood. Unlike other theories which grounds personhood on various functions such as rationality, memory, consciousness, and communication, life theory champions the most basic principle of being alive as the capstone and core of personhood. Now, this recognition of the universal personhood of all human beings necessarily leads to the recognition of universal human dignity. Hence, every human person is a subject whose rights must be protected and respected. This in turn contributes greatly in the pursuit of making the world more humane and genuinely peaceful. Next important tenet of life theory is sanctity of life. Now, the recognition of life as the core of personhood affirms the sanctity of human life. This affirmation discourages any violence to be inflicted to any human person. It promotes the culture of preservation and deters any destructive action towards another human person. Being so, whenever conflict emerges, violent military actions will be avoided, and peaceful negotiations and diplomatic means will be the sole recourse. In a world where life is recognized as sacred, the ultimate goal is not to prevail over enemies. It's not to defeat enemies, but to ensure the flourishing of all humanity. Last, but certainly not the least, is the principle of shared humanity. Life theory compels us to realize that despite all the superficial differences that may seem to set us apart, there remains a far more powerful force that inherently unites us: our shared humanity. This changes our selfish perspectives, pushing us to dismantle the superficial distinction between us and them. It fosters an understanding that we are one interconnected world, and what unites us is infinitely greater than what divides us. We share a common human experience. Whatever good we do will ultimately benefit us all, and whatever evil we perpetrate will inevitably hurt us all. Our lives are connected. Guided by this profound realization, the propensity for violence and wars significantly diminishes, and greater value and primacy is given to the preservation of peace and security for everyone. Ultimately, the harsh realities of our world makes us see that the dream of genuine and enduring peace remains a distant horizon. Many fundamental changes are still needed, and much is yet to be accomplished. However, we must never forget the profound wisdom of the ancient proverb: "The journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step." Indeed, while global peace may seem far from being a tangible reality, one big step towards its realization is to embrace the life theory of personhood. Let us keep in our hearts the vital truth that the worth of every human life is priceless, for every life is sacred. May the recognition of this inherent human dignity and the profound understanding of our shared humanity be the cornerstone upon which we build a genuinely peaceful world. Maraming salamat po.